shay, shay. Funga lafia, 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 say, say. 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 There was a very special professor named Ship. He taught natural science and was passionate about the subject. Not only was he a teacher, but he was also an inventor. It took him many years, but eventually completed work on a top secret project. On this very day is when very special students are going to have a very special surprise as he unveils this very special invention.
Well, students, I have some thrilling news to share with you. This semester, we are going to be learning about something very exciting.
I think I know what it is.
I think I figured it out too, and I think it has something to do with what's behind that curtain.
It indeed has to do with something what's behind that curtain.
The suspense is killing me, Professor. What are we going to be studying?
My favorite subject of all, and I think it would be yours also.
I can't wait to get started. What are we going to learn about?
You're going to be learning about prehistoric creatures and prehistoric humans.
Awesome!
Cool.
So do we get to learn about dinosaurs?
Yes, we got to learn about dinosaurs and a whole lot more.
Sounds great, but what I really want to know is what's behind that curtain.
Yeah, you've been keeping the secret long enough, Professor. Tell us what's behind that curtain.
First, let me ask you a question. Would you just like to talk about dinosaurs, or would you like to see them in real life?
Real life, that's impossible. Dinosaurs have been extinct for millions of years. Exactly, that's impossible.
The only way this would be possible is if we had a time machine or something.
Professor, why are you smiling?
I'm smiling because you kids are so smart. You figured out my secret.
Are you trying to tell us that you have a time machine behind that curtain? We are kids, Professor, but that doesn't mean we believe everything you tell us.
Well, in that case, I'll just show you.
The professor slowly and very proudly moves towards the large curtain that hides his great invention. He pauses, and then he unveils an extremely unusual-looking machine.
Behold, it's an actual time machine.
Is this some kind of joke?
The time machine. I can't believe my own eyes. Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
No, Melvin, your eyes are not playing tricks on you. This is my very own invention of a working time machine. And we are going to use it to study prehistoric creatures and prehistoric humans firsthand.
I'm scared. What if it doesn't work?
Oh, it works perfectly fine. I've tested it many times. Now, who remembered to bring their swim goggles?
I did.
Well, you're going to need them. This afternoon, we are going to travel back in time 430 million years, where life first started in the seas and oceans.
Professor, it's the last class of the day. Are we going to miss our bus?
Absolutely not. Look at the clock. What time does it say?
1 o'clock.
Yes, exactly. 1 o'clock. We're going to travel back in time 430 million years, and then we're going to travel back, and the clock will say 1 o'clock. Now, who's ready for the adventure?
I am.
In that case, follow me.
The students are both excited and apprehensive at the same time. Not knowing what to expect for trusting their brilliant professor, they follow him into the time machine. The professor raises his hand and flips the switch. The machine starts to make a gurgling sound. The gurgling turns into a rumble which gets louder and louder, and then all of a sudden, whoosh! Everyone has vanished. The time machine has propelled them back 430 million years. After a successful journey 430 million years back in time, the students at Professor Ship find themselves underwater in a prehistoric sea. As they swim around, the students cannot believe their eyes. They are memorized not only by their surroundings, but also by the situation. They have seemingly done the impossible, thanks to their brilliant professor and his invention.
Holy cow, is this real? Am I dreaming?
No, Melvin, you're not dreaming. Everything you see here is real, Melvin.
This is amazing.
Tell my buddies.
Professor, are you sure everything we see here is real?
Of course, everything you see here is real. We have actually traveled back in time.
So you mean to tell me that giant fish is real?
That's not a giant fish. That's a megalodon. Ah!
From out of the shallows, a mammoth shark approaches. A megalodon! The students all hold together as they fear for their lives. The professor remains calm and, in fact, seems to have a smile on his face.
Hi, Maggie. How have you been?
The students' mouths drop open. They can't believe their eyes. The enormous shark went right over to the professor to say hello.
Well, hello, Professor. I've been just fine. How have you been? I've been just great. I brought you a present.
The professor reaches into his pouch and pulls out a treat for the giant shark.
Yummy. Smoked mackerel, my favorite.
What? This can't be happening. You're friends with this giant megalodon, Professor?
I'd like to think so. You're a great friend, Professor, especially when you bring me smoked mackerel.
This is getting stranger by the minute.
I can see why you think that. In any case, let me introduce you. Maggie, these are my students. Johanna, Mimi, Scarlett, Tyler, and Melvin. Students, say hi to Maggie.
Hi,
Maggie.
Hey, Megalodon, since you know this is a lot, perhaps you can show us around a little bit.
Of course. Follow me.
The professor and students swim after the megalodon as they go exploring the sea. After a short while, they arrive at the coral reef. The students are amazed at the variety of creatures that they see. They are especially amazed that some of the creatures appear to be just like the ones they're familiar with.
Wow, amazing! Look at all these incredible creatures.
The ones at the Star Aquarium.
And look at these colorful sponges. They look just like the one they studied for my special class.
Indeed, some of these creatures have survived millions of years without barely changing a bit.
Speaking of creatures, what is that thing coming our way?
Lurking in the dark background and slowly moving towards the professor and students is a most menacing creature. This creature looks familiar to the students, but they are hoping it is not what they think it is.
That's not what I think it is it, Professor?
Please don't tell me that's a Dunkleosteus.
It does appear to be a Dunkleosteus.
You're friends with him too, right?
No, I'm not. Let's get out of here.
Envy.
The professor swims away quickly and students follow him. Hungry for dinner, the Dunkleosteus chases after them, determined to snack on some humans. Me going to get you. Me going to eat you. Just as the giant ferocious creature is about to feast on the 5 time travelers, the giant megalodon rams into the Dunkleosteus.
Stay away from my friends. Come and get me. I'm bigger and juicier.
The megalodon swims away and the Dunkleosteus chases him. Yummy megalodon. We want to eat yummy big juicy megalodon. The megalodon swims around and around in circles as the Dunkleosteus chases him. Around and around they go, faster and faster, until it looks as if the Dunkleosteus is starting to get a bit dizzy. And then all of a sudden, he stops swimming, lets out a big moan, and flumps to the ocean floor. I don't feel so good.
Hey, he doesn't look so good. I think he's dizzy.
Yeah, look at him. He's not even moving now.
Thanks, Maggie. I knew you would save us from that ghastly creature. Students, let's not waste any time. Let's get out of here before he wakes up. Say thanks to our nice friend Maggie.
Thank you, Maggie, so much.
Bye, Maggie.
That was terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Can we go back to the classroom now, Professor?
Yes, we can. Thanks again, Maggie. No problem. Just remember to bring me extra smoked mackerel next time. Will do.
The professors then swim off back towards the time machine. They're all quite exhausted after a very eventful natural science class. shay, Funga lafia, shay. 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 Funga lafia, say. Funga lafia, say. Funga lafia, shay. Funga lafia, shay. Funga lafia, shay. Funga lafia, shay. Funga lafia, say. Funga lafia, say. Funga lafia, shay. Funga lafia, shay. After returning home from their exciting adventure in the prehistoric sea, the professor and his students decided to take a trip back in time to when dinosaurs roamed the earth. The brave time travelers have journeyed back in time 100 million years to the height of the Cretaceous period. They're excited to do some hands-on learning about dinosaurs.
Well, students, here we are. We have traveled back in time 100 million years. We are in the height of the Cretaceous period. Now, who wants to go and see some dinosaurs?
I'm game. Let's just make sure we keep a safe distance this time, Professor.
Yeah, we had a close call with that Dunkleosteus. Are you sure we're going to be safe this time?
I'm not making any guarantees, but if we stick together and don't disturb them, we should be fine.
Okay, so what's the plan?
We will walk up to the top of that hill over there. We'll have a great view of the valley. I call it the Valley of the Dinosaurs. Follow me.
The professor heads off and his 5 students follow. They follow a winding path up to the top of the hill, and they are amazed at the view that they discover.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable, yes. I still can't believe this is actually happening.
Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Those are actual dinosaurs.
It feels like we're in a movie. I never felt I would see real dinosaurs with my own eyes.
Speaking of dinosaurs, is that what I think it is, Professor?
No longer do I need anything or want anything from you. I'm done.
If you are thinking that's a velociraptor, then yes, you are correct.
And it's coming our way. What do you think we should do, Professor?
Well, if all my calculations are correct, I think we should run.
When the velociraptor spots the time travelers, he begins to chase them. They run away as fast as they can, but unfortunately, his legs are much longer. He begins gaining on them. Thank you, Harlan. Saying you snapper. Dinosaur Valley in the Cretaceous. The professor students go back in time with the help of the time machine. The velociraptor and the T-Rex chase them back in time 100 million years ago. All of a sudden, there's a new dinosaur on the scene. An enormous, ferocious-looking Tyrannosaurus Rex. The T-Rex begins chasing the velociraptor, who is a friend of the giant beast, and runs away. However, now the professor and students are being chased by a bigger and scarier dinosaur.
Oh no, we're toast!
I'm too young to die. Run!
I've got a plan. Follow me.
The professor and the students run towards an opening of a big tunnel on the side of the hill. They run through the tunnel, but unfortunately for the T-Rex, he's too big and gets stuck.
Your plan worked, Professor. The T-Rex is stuck.
Help me, I'm so pleased.
The T-Rex is flaring around and can't seem to free himself. Just then, Scarlet comes up with an idea.
Hey, Professor, I think he needs our help. Perhaps if we try to help him, he will not try to hurt us.
I don't know if I'm willing to take that risk.
Yes, he actually looks like a friendly T-Rex. Everyone grab his tail and pull.
Everyone grabs his tail. He's a big beast and not easy to pull free. But eventually they manage to pull free.
Stop. Senior, could you God for your desert? How can I repay you for your kindness?
I've got one idea. Perhaps you can help us deal with that guy?
Just then, they notice an enormous, menacing-looking beast emerging from the mucky waters in the nearby sea. There is nothing friendly-looking about him.
I know exactly what he is. He's a Lipluridan, and he looks hungry.
I said, "Food, me hungry. I'm going to get you."
I'm gonna hide behind that bush over there.
I'm gonna hide behind this coconut tree. Huh?
The Lipluridan lunges towards them.
Not on my watch.
Food! Hungry for food! As the Lipluridan lunges towards the professor and students, the T-Rex lunges towards the Lipluridan, knocking backwards.
Now get back to your monkey suit. Don't ever try to hurt my friends again.
With that, the Lipluridan retreats back into the sea, never to be seen again. The students and professor are relieved and thankful that their new friend, the T-Rex, has saved them from the nasty Lipluridan.
These natural science classes are exciting and I'm learning a lot, but they're also terrifying and exhausting. Can we go home now, please, Professor?
Yes, we can. T-Rex, would you mind giving us a ride back to the time machine?
Sure, no problem. Hop on my tail. Let's go.
They all hop on the T-Rex's tail and he gives them a ride back to the time machine. Once again, they had a very educational and terrifying natural science class, one they will surely never forget. The professorship and students have traveled back in time 40 million years. They have come to research a legendary beast, the woolly mammoth.
Well, here we are, students. What do you think of this place?
Awesome, like a magical place.
Where's the piece of paper?
How far back in time did we travel, Professor?
We have traveled back in time 100 million years. My hope is that we are going to be able to observe a woolly mammoth in its natural habitat.
Are you sure that's a good idea? It sounds dangerous.
Not as dangerous as dealing with dinosaurs.
Sure, but we need to be careful.
71700.
Yes, if we keep a safe distance and don't disturb them, we should be fine. Now let's head over to that clearing over there and see if we can spot one. Who remembered to bring their binoculars?
I
did.
In that case, follow me.
The professor and the students head for a large clearing where they hope to find a woolly mammoth. As they walk, they gaze at the beautiful surroundings while at the same time keeping an eye out for predators. When they arrive at the large clearing, they are in luck. They found what they came to see, a woolly mammoth.
can't believe my eyes. An actual woolly mammoth. Amazing.
Let's just remember to stay quiet and keep a safe distance.
We don't want that. It's basically like a giant hairy ram.
That's right. If we stay quiet and keep a safe distance, we should be fine. Now let's take out our binoculars and do some observations.
The students take out their binoculars to study the great beast in its natural habitat. As the mammoth walks along slowly grazing on the vegetation, in the distance appears another creature, a saber-toothed tiger. It appears to be stalking the woolly mammoth.
Hey guys, you see what I see?
If you're talking about that gray scary looking cat, then yes.
And can anybody tell me what that giant scary looking cat is?
Is that a saber-toothed tiger, Professor?
Yes, that's absolutely what it is.
The giant cat stops in its tracks. Then it appears to start peering at the professor and the students. Slowly it walks towards them. It appears to be stalking them.
And can anybody, and if I may pose another question, what do you do if you're being stalked by a saber-toothed tiger?
Run!
Yes, run!
The professor and students take off running. The giant cat runs after them, hoping to snack on some new tasty treats. As they run along, they notice in the distance an opening to what appears to be a cave and head in that direction. Come with me to the Cro-Magnon times. Back in time, 40 million years, the professor and students try to learn about woolly mammoth. They get chased by a saber-toothed tiger instead. They bump heads with Cro-Magnon men who's curious about our world. You'll see the rest in this scene, the caveman times.
Hey, look! There's an opening to a cave. Let's hide in there.
Great idea, Melvin. Let's go.
They all run into the cave and appear to have escaped the giant hungry cat. The saber-toothed tiger sniffs around for a few minutes, and when she realizes her prey has disappeared, she walks off. Inside the cave, the professor and the students find something amazing.
Hey, look at this. It looks like a painting of some kind.
It looks like one of those paintings made by a caveman that we studied in class.
Yes, I will study the subject matter. What do you all see?
It looks like a woolly mammoth with this man with a spear trying to hunt it.
As they admire the cave painting, out of the dark corner of the cave appears the artist himself, Cro-Magnon Man. He approaches slowly, not knowing if his visitors are friendly or not. Suddenly, he speaks.
Who is that in my cave?
Who are you? Are you a caveman?
I'm not just any caveman. I'm a Cro-Magnon man.
You eat us.
No, I do not eat you. Where did you come from?
We came from the future.
We came from the future. We came to study the woolly mammoth. Woolly mammoth?
Yes, woolly mammoth. We saw one too, but unfortunately we saw a giant hungry saber to attack us, and we had to escape them. That's why we came here.
Yeah, if we didn't find your cave, you would make a nice snack out of us.
Snack? What is a snack?
Snack is something you eat like food. What kind of food do you like?
I like meat. I hunt for meat to survive.
Do you use spears like in the painting to hunt for prey?
Yes, I use spears and other weapons. I make weapons out of animal teeth and animal bones. And anything I use, it is hard to get meat.
Sounds like it. In the future where we come from, it is very easy. All we have to do is go to ShopRite.
ShopRite? What is ShopRite?
ShopRite is a big supermarket where we can buy food.
Buy food? How do you buy food?
We use money. We buy everything with money.
Money? What is money? It seems like you have a very curious mind. Perhaps you would like to come with us to the future, and you can see all these things for yourself. We could even buy a big steak. Steak? What is steak? Steak is delicious meat that comes from a cow. Cows are animals that we have in the future. Would you like to come? We can eat steak? Yes, we can eat a lot of steak. Would you like to come? Yes, I will come and eat lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of steak.
Cro-Magnon Man heads off with the professor and his students back to the time machine. The professor and students will learn a lot from him about life 40 million years ago. He will eat a lot of steak. When they get back to the classroom, the students are excited to show the caveman around because there are a lot of things that caveman hasn't seen before.
What do you want to do first, caveman?
Call me Cro-Magnon Man.
Let's give him a name. Let's name him Dion.
Dion, I like that name.
I think we need to find Dion some clothes.
We can't have him walking around like this.
Let's go to town to pick up some clothes that will fit you.
The group heads outside of the classroom and goes downtown for shopping. They find a shirt and shorts that'll fit him, and Professor Ship pays for clothes.
Now that you have some clothes on, we can take you around town. There's a lot of things that you haven't seen before. What's that? And that? And why is that wolf attached to that tree over there?
That's a pet dog on a leash.
That's a traffic light. Runs on electricity to help the car stay safe. Green means go, red means stop, yellow means to slow down.
And those are cars. They have wheels and engines.
I'm starting to feel nervous around all of these new things.
Now, calm down. None of these things will hurt you.
My stomach is starting to rumble and grumble.
Maybe we should go to the open air market. Maybe we should go to the market to find something to eat.
Market? What is a market?
Wait, market is a place where you sell food and drinks. Let's go.
They all go inside the market and purchase food and drinks to share with Dion.
This tastes really good. I should tell my friends to cook our food more often. I think I'm ready to turn back in time. Bye, Dion.
Bye.
Dion.
Bye.
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 Did you know that we can travel to the future?
Future, that's crazy.
Let's go.
Vamos.
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 Come on.
Vamos. The students didn't know they could go to the future, so they began to question the idea.
Are we going to the future? I don't know. Are we, Professor?
Yes, we are going to 2060.
Okay, sure, cool.
You don't sound so happy or excited.
Well, I'm not scared of anything. I bet this will be exciting.
Hello. I am Rico. I am here to analyze
My name is Xavier. What's your name?
Bonjour, Hola, my name's Scarlett.
Привет, меня зовут Tyler.
Jim Melvin.
And this is Mimi.
Hi, Xavier. My name is Professor Schiff.
Greetings to all. This is my Robocat. Say hi.
Beep boop bop.
This is super futuristic.
That's because it is the future. It's 2060.
Hey, Xavier, would you mind showing us around a little bit? All right, step aside, Xavier. We're going to analyze them.
Big Xavier, what's that? That's a bus that flies all the way to Mars. Our nation now knows that Mars is safe, so we no longer have to send robots and monkeys.
What is that thing?
Oh no, it's a cyborg. I better unplug the batteries. I have to use you guys as a distraction. There are hundreds of them. I have to do it quickly.
The group works together to extract the large cyborg while Xavier unplugs the batteries.
Phew, I'm glad that was taken care of. That looked menacing.
Yes, not something I would want to hang out with.
My stomach is rumbling. Xavier, where could we find a place to eat?
Let's go check out the open air market. I'm sure you can find something there for everyone.
The hungry group walks towards an open air market. There are local farmers, vendors, and healthy food carts.
Everything here smells so good.
Thank you. Once your delicious food choices. We also have special plans now in the air.
I am going to the smoothie stand.
Made with fresh organic fruit sounds great.
Look, frozen yogurt. Frozen yogurt.
Why not go to the fruit stand over there?
The group cannot decide what to eat because everything looks so delicious.
Hey, I noticed that you must bring your reusable bags if you like to go shopping.
We also use metal straws.
All of the students looked around and realized there were no plastic bags, cans, or one-use takeout containers.
Wow, I wish we could do that in 2020. Yes, I'm going to tell my parents to change the way they are shopping and eating.
The students finished eating their lunch and walked down the
Hey, look, there's an electric car, and there's no driver.
I also noticed that all of the trees are greener here.
There are plenty of trees. And look at the water, it is so clear here, I can see right through it. It's clearer than 2020.
Yeah, so clear I could see some frogs down there.
I see a few brown worms. They're huge. Perhaps they are an evolved species.
Or maybe they just weren't discovered yet.
Students, our Earth is our home.
Just then, Professor Ship realizes it's getting dark out and Xavier starts to leave.
I'll be on my way now.
Safe travels, Xavier.
Hi, Xavier.
Travels, Xavier.
Students, let's head back to the time machine now.
All of them walk back to the time machine and get ready for another adventure. Just then, Professor Ship wakes up in his bed and realizes it was all just a dream.
At least I know what to do for my class today.
The end.
Action.
I'm
I'm in the future. There is no plastic bags, and the students can't believe they are in the future now. The professor is so glad that the students are happy, and they dive underwater and they jump back on land, and they traveled in the time machine, and the students can't believe they're in the time machine. The professor is so glad that the students are so happy, and they meet lots of different animals. Some were friendly, some were not, and they were so glad that they went on so many adventures. I am in the future now. Future, future, future. I am in the future now. Back in time, in the future, back in time, into the future, like you never seen before. Professor Ship's time machine and his students back in time, into the future, like you never seen before. Back in time, into the future, into the future.
Thank you all for watching our play. You can now unmute yourselves and turn your videos on so we can applaud to our cast. Narrator, Leah Van Draff.
Nice job, Leah.
Yeah.
Professor Sheep, Von Rodriguera. Tyler, Jack Kenyon. Melvin, Timor Nose. Johanna, Lexi Welsh. Scarlett, Lily Welsh. Mimi, Nona Candelier. Megalodon, Zan Rodriguera.
There.
Ankyosius, Toby Lee. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Micah and Horowitz. Theoplerodon, Toby Lee.
Nice job.
Uli Mama, Gilmore Knowles. Romanian Man, Zan Rodriguera. Xavier, Micah and Horowitz. Puerto Rico, Zan Rodriguera. RoboCat, Toby Lee. Dinosaurs, Max Album. Amelia Baldwin. Sophia Bunin.
What the
Asher
heck?
Cotrone. Christine Dawes. Carlo Dimini. Mary Rose Ferguson. Olivia Hanimar. Anna Johnson. Mia Lynch. Ian Rodker. Blake Ryan. Mia Ryan. Oliver McSweeney. Noah Thurlow. Violeta.
Yay!
Thank you very much for joining us. This concludes our end of the school year celebration. We hope you all have a wonderful summer. And now the students can stay a little bit so we can chat all day if you want. And the teachers, of course, and parents. I think everybody did a wonderful job, and even in Zoom, we can do it. We can do it.